Aconitum napellus, a very important drug of homeopathy, usually named as or called as aconite. The common name is monk's hood and this belongs to Ranunculaceae family. Whenever you think of aconite, suddenness has to be there. All complaints of aconite napellus appears very suddenly. Let it be mental symptoms or physical symptoms, they appear suddenly. Ailments from complaints caused by dry cold air, dry north or west winds, or exposure to air while in a perspiration. And aconite is excellent drug for checked perspiration. Constitution, it is generally indicated in acute conditions or recent illnesses, especially in young people, especially young girls who are plethoric and is having sedentary lifestyle, persons who are easily affected by atmospheric changes, dark hair and eyes with rigid muscular fibers, mind, a state of fear, anxiety and anguish of mind as well as body, physical and mental restlessness and fright are the characteristics of aconite. Great fear and anxiety of mind with nervous excitability. Aconite person is afraid to go out, to go in the crowd or to cross the street. They are very much conscious while crossing roads and they are afraid of public. The face is quite expressive of fear. The life of aconite person becomes miserable because of fear. Aconite is always sure that his disease will prove fatal. Predicts even the day or time when he is going to die. Fear of death during pregnancy. Restless, anxious and very hasty. He do everything in a quite hasty manner. Aconite goes on changing places and everything startles him. Mental anxiety, worry and fear is always accompanied in aconite even with the trivial physical elements. Music is unbearable for aconite. It makes her sad. Generalities, please remember aconite napellus for its suddenness, sudden appearance of symptoms. Let it be pain or emotional symptoms or fever or cold, coryza, any damn thing happens very suddenly in aconite. Pains, they are intolerable, which drive him crazy and especially at night. In aconite, during proving, it is observed that when a person gets up from the recumbent position, his red face almost becomes deathly pale when he stands or when he gets up. After standing, he just collapses, falls down. He feels quite giddy, often accompanied by vanishing of sight. These are the usual symptoms about when there is a viral attack on the body. These symptoms appears. Aconite is indicated for congestive stage of inflammation before the localization takes place. His eyes will look red, his face becomes red, he feels chill, he feels warm, he feels heat inside the body and loss of courage. What happens exactly during the first few hours of viral fever? Head, fullness and heaviness of head with pulsating pains is characteristic of aconite. Hot, burning, bursting headache, burning sensation as if brain is boiling in the water, vertigo on rising up and shaking the head, eyes red and inflamed. This is a good drug for conjunctivitis. Eyes feels dry and hot and as if a sand is sticking to the eyeballs. Lids are swollen and red, indicated remedy for blephritis. Aversion to light and severe photophobia. Ears. Ears are very sensitive to noise. Music is unbearable for Aconite. Otalgia and otitis media. There is a typical sensation of a drop of water inside the left ear. Nose. The smell is very acute. Aconite is acutely sensitive for any kind of smells. Pain in the root of nose with lot of coryza and sneezing. Mucous membrane inside the nose is dry, red and hot. Sensation as if nostrils are stopped with scanty watery coryza. Face. Aconite is a great remedy for mumps, swelling of parotid gland. Mumps is a viral infection. One cheek red and other cheek is pale. Aconite is a great remedy for left-sided trigeminal neuralgia. Mouth is dry and there is a tingling sensation inside mouth. This is a very great drug for glossitis. Teeth are very sensitive to cold. That's why Aconite usually moves his lower jaw as if he is chewing something. Gums are red and swollen. It's a great remedy for gingivitis. Respiratory system. Cough. It's dry, suffocating, hoarse, loud and rough. Croaking, hard, whistling and cough mostly on expiration. Cough from dry cold winds is aconite. Cough starts because of draft of air. Female reproductive system. Amenorrhea in young plethoric girls. After fright, Aconite is a very good drug to avoid suppression of menses. The central nervous system. Convulsions of teething children because of high grade fever. Child gets jerks and twitching of single muscle. Child gnaws his fists, frets and screams. Skin is hot and dry and a very high fever. In fever, skin is dry and hot. Face is either red or too pale. Burning thirst for large quantities of cold water is characteristic of Aconite. Intense nervous restlessness. He is tossing about in agony and becomes intolerable by evening or night. In fever, cold stage is very characteristic. Cold sweat and icy coldness of the body. Evening chills when going to bed. Please remember Aconite for any kind of viral or bacterial fever in a very initial days or hours before the inflammation settles anywhere in the body. Aggravation, evening and night. Pains are insupportable in warm room when rising from the bed and when lying on the affected side, and a draft or dry cold winds. Amelioration. Aconite feels better in open air. That's all about Aconite Napellus. Please keep watching Homeopathy in 2 minutes for students. Thank you.